What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Point of today's video. This right here. This thing. Again, I'm gonna have to figure out the auto-focusing thing. I'm far away from this camera because the goddamn lens size, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things in life. Audio, breathing, functioning, being social, having friends, all these things. There's a lot to deal with in life. But the Squash LLC scent came out as I had just finished, literally to the day I finished recording, and I was like maybe 10 minutes into editing the video. Not that it takes a lot to edit my videos, because, you know, what the hell do my videos have editing wise, except lots of clips and cuts and a bunch of unnecessary nonsense. So I was going to wait for this to show up and then throw it at the end of the video, but then I figured, why not just do a quicker video, open this up, let you know what I think of this. If you saw the previous video, this and all of these were covered. They're all still in their foil and their baggies, and I'm still smelling a tiny bit of things off that. And thankfully I'm not smelling the new car nectar. I'm not wafting the smell of that, because if you watched the last video, that was not super pleasant. So I'm gonna open this real quick. I'm extremely curious, because if you follow the page, if you follow anything in the last, God, since 2016 I've been doing this, you would know that, like, once upon a time, I even had this, the citrus squash. Anything that comes out that has the name squash on it, for some reason, it's a very pleasant smell. It's a good smell. It's something that I really liked, and I have a very good mental connection to this scent. So without all the extra bullshitting, I just want to know, this is the best one. I can confidently tell you that this does not smell like a piss puck. It's not meant to cover up piss, urine. This is the best scent. And again, I would have brought this sooner, but I'm not in the cool kids club yet. I don't get released products earlier than others. I don't get giant boxes of released products and all this stuff. I don't think I ever will. Companies don't usually vibe with me like that. Maybe a handful of companies actually vibe with me like that. The ones that actually don't worry about the shit that comes out of my mouth, because a lot of stuff comes out of there. This is incredible. So the whole order changed for me. You gotta go get this. I have to get more of this. This is hands down the best smell out of the bunch, for sure. So the variety pack, I still recommend, just because, again, smell is such a subjective thing. And to me, if you're going to be, you know, walking around with a curious sniffer and you really want to know where to lay your roots, like for me, I would pick this top number one easily. So this is going in the car. It's going to take Dope Soap out. Dope Soap is the one that's currently in the vehicle, but it's got more of a toned down, gentle smell, like more like fresh out of the shower. This is just that nostalgic squash, citrus squash as it's also referred to. All of the notes are there. It smells really, really good. Again, air fresheners are such a weird topic. It's so hard to trust someone online, but I can tell you that I don't really care who you are. If this smells offensive or bad or is whatever, I don't know what to tell you, because something's wrong. The other ones could be harsh here and there, but so squash first, Dope Soap is now second. I've done some soul searching, but I'm still, I think, fairly consistent. Iced Out has to be third. What I have done is I've put the cherry after Iced Out, and then vitamin C. I believe I had them reversed in the previous video, but that smell, that cherry smell, even though it's strong, it is a very good cherry smell. And I feel like I would rather have a daily driver with the smell of cherries than vitamin C. I feel like you need to be in a certain mood for the smell of oranges. I know that's going to sound weird. I don't really know a lot of people. I've never really met a lot of people that are sitting there talking about the smell of orange, or I've never really gotten into a car that smelled of oranges, unless they just went food shopping and they purchased oranges. But cherries, that's like a common air freshener. It's kind of like a staple inside of a car. From there, after vitamin C, we can put the Fresh AF. We can scoot that into there, that's for sure. And then vanilla cream. And I didn't throw it out because I had a friend reach out to me and said there's no way that that smells that bad. So even though it never hit the garbage, I picked it up off of the floor. I saved it. I resuscitated it. It didn't have a DNR sign yet. I didn't put the kill shot in at that moment. I was going to. I was going to probably stab it, break it, crumble it, set it on fire a little bit if it would have even lit on fire. Stuff that already came from hell, it might be immune. This came from hell. So I didn't throw it in the shitter. I decided to save it. And I might actually need to put, something's coming out of it, I might need a double Ziploc this and maybe put a something else. I don't even know. Something needs to go over this to encapsulate the stench. But he wanted to smell it. And he better get his ass here soon and smell this so this can exit. Because you never know. He might like it. Everybody's nose is different. Some people have weird Italian noses. Some people have, the Jewish nose. No offense to you guys. It's just you got what you got, okay? Italians got the hook nose and weird shit going on. You guys got the Jewish nose. You might have a prominent European nose where everybody knows you're a Polak or you're from Germany or something. You got this, like, really strong, or you just might have this cute little button nose like my kids have. I don't know. They got lucky. But noses are different, okay? In looks and functions. Just like buttholes. Like sometimes I get constipated and I know some people that are just never constipated. And sometimes I'm shitting every single day and then I know people that are constipated when nobody's ever synced up. Unless you're a woman and you get your period. And I heard if you're close friends with somebody and you're a woman, your periods sync up. I don't have close friends and I'm not a woman. I don't identify as such. So I wouldn't be able to speak about this topic. Again, we're rambling. This usually happens. I'm sorry. Deal with it. It is what it is. I'm going to link this down below. Pick this up, please. For the love of God, just trust me. This reminds me so much of... This reminds me of this. And you know what's so funny? I don't know if I showed so much. I know I showed these things like this. Yeah, it's super, super close. Except I like the smell on this more. I'm curious if... Wow, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's see what happens here. This is interesting. You know I'm all about the delivery method. Obviously, you could put the half a block. I would rather have, would a smell this good, it's not overpowering, it's not the cherry smell, it's not the prom night cherry situation that we talked about in the last video, but this is here. This is the thing that comes with this where you can control whatever you want. It's a gel thing. If this is actually going to last, I would assume 20 days. Again, I haven't even hit close to 10 on that yet. So if this is going to last 20, 30 plus days, you could break the brick in half and put it in here. And now what you can do is, if you're using your brain, instead of having this thing in here, you could have this under the seat, which very, very good works. And the cool thing is, if you bought this kit, it comes with things, or you could use your own, where it's got double-sided tape, and you could attach this onto anything plastic in the back. Now, it will move around a tiny bit. I think this might have moved a tiny bit too. So that's the way it would have normally sat. So, yeah, I mean, I've never heard this move. This was never a problem. Definitely an option. I'll link this down below again. I think I did it in the first one, but whatever. This, super, super worth it. I love it. Is that like a thumbnail? I almost kissed that. Should I do it again? Should I lick it? I don't know. Do you? Do you do that? Do you do it for the views? Fuck. I've hit a new low. Don't do that. I love you all. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I appreciate you like crazy. Thank you so much for the support. I'm trying to make the videos shorter. It's very difficult. You get what you get. I'm sorry. Enjoy it. Have a nice day. See you later. Be happy. Be healthy. Be humble. I love you. Bye. So, I did a thing. I had this lying around and just cut a little bit in there. And basically, nothing. I put a little foam in there. Now I don't have any chance of a noise. I messed up, but I love you. Bye.